Montana nights were unlike any other in America. Out here, the sky felt too wide, too dark, as if even the starlight was afraid to touch the ground. The endless pines looked like silent giants guarding something ancient, something the locals never talked about. And on that cold October night, as the clock crept past 1:58 a.m., Noah Weston was about to learn why no one drove through Red Creek Highway after midnight. Noah, 21, was leaving more than just Arkansas behind. He was escaping memories, his mother's death, a toxic relationship, and the suffocating feeling that he didn't belong in the small town he grew up in. Washington State was supposed to be a fresh start, a new job, a new apartment, a new life. A long cross-country drive felt like the perfect way to clear his head. But roads have memories too, and some roads never forget the people who pass through them. For hours when he pulled into a lonely diner called Red Creek Diner. The neon sign flickered weakly, buzzing like a dying insect. Inside, only two old men sat hunched over their plates, and a tired-looking waiter wiped the same spot on the counter over and over, as if stuck in a loop. Noah ordered coffee, trying to wake himself up. As he stirred sugar into the cup, an old truck driver at the next booth stared at him with tired, bloodshot eyes. He noticed Noah's Arkansas keychain and leaned slightly forward. "Son, don't take this road at night, especially not past mile 46. Noah forced a laugh. "Why? Ghosts?" But the man didn't laugh. His voice trembled, like something inside him was still shaking. "I lost my wife on that stretch. The car was found, seatbelt still buckled, but she was gone. I heard one scream, then silence." A chill ran up Noah's spine, the kind that doesn't come from fear, but from truth spoken too quietly. He mumbled an apology, finished his coffee quickly, and walked out. Outside, a sharp, icy wind brushed across his neck, so cold it almost burned. It felt like something whispered against his skin. He shook it off and got into his car. The moment he pulled onto Red Creek Highway, something felt wrong. The road was too empty, the trees leaned too close, and then, like someone dimming a light switch, the sky darkened even more. A thick, gray fog rolled in from nowhere, swallowing the road ahead. The radio suddenly crackled to life, shifting through static. He reached out to turn it off, but his fingers froze in mid-air when he heard it, "Don't stop." The whisper was faint, almost hidden beneath the static. Noah swallowed hard, trying to convince himself it was just interference. He changed the station, nothing but more static. He smacked the radio, it didn't budge. The whisper came again, "Don't stop the car." His heartbeat quickened, his palms sweating against the steering wheel. But before he could process the whisper, he saw her. A figure standing in the middle of the road. A woman, long black hair dripping wet, white gown swaying in the wind, though there was no wind at all. Her face was pale, and her eyes were a dead, glowing blue. Noah slammed the brakes, tires screeched, his chest hit the steering wheel, but the woman didn't move. In the next heartbeat, the impossible happened. The car went right through her, not around, not past, through her. Cold seeped into Noah's bones. His breath came out in white puffs, fobbing the windshield. He tried to steady himself when suddenly a voice came from the passenger seat. "I told you, don't stop." Noah turned his head slowly, every muscle trembling. She was sitting right next to him, that same woman, so close he could see drops of water sliding down her hair, dripping onto the seat. Her feet didn't touch the floor. Her smile stretched too wide. Her eyes, those dead blue eyes, never blinked. Noah's scream got stuck in his throat. He grabbed the door handle, but the lock clicked shut on its own. The interior lights flickered wildly before dying completely. The woman leaned closer. "Now it's your turn," she whispered. Noah floored the gas pedal. The car sped forward, but the road didn't feel normal anymore. The trees seemed to bend inward. Time stretched. The fog thickened. It was like driving through a nightmare he couldn't wake up from. Minutes passed, or hours, he couldn't tell. He felt the weight of something watching him from the tree line. And then he saw them. On both sides of the road, silhouettes, dozens of them, figures with glowing blue eyes, just like hers. They didn't move, they didn't breathe. They just stared at Noah as his car passed, and every one of them whispered the same word: stay, stay, stay. Noah's eyes blurred with tears. The steering wheel vibrated wildly, as if invisible hands were fighting him for control. Something yanked the car left. Gravel sprayed. The car slid off the road and came to a jarring stop. Silence. No fog, no whispers, nothing. Noah tried to breathe. His chest hurt. He almost convinced himself he imagined it all, until he heard footsteps behind the car. Slow, heavy, cruel. He turned. No one. Then, from the trunk, a scratching sound. Something dragging, breathing. Something was inside. The trunk latch clicked and began lifting on its own. Noah stumbled backward, heart hammering. The inside was pitch dark. A smell hit him. Rot, water, old earth. Then, a hand emerged. Her hand. Long fingers blackened at the tips, cracked like something dead too long. She pulled herself out slowly, unnaturally, twisting her neck at an angle no human spine could bend. "You shouldn't have stopped," she said, her voice layered with dozens of voices beneath it. Behind her, deep in the woods, blue eyes started appearing, 20, 50, hundreds. Noah ran towards the road, gasping, sobbing, stumbling. But no matter how far he ran, no matter how fast he moved, he found himself in front of the same sign each time. Mile 46. Shift. Mile 46. Shift. Mile 46. The road wasn't a road anymore. It was a trap. Finally, Noah's legs gave out. He collapsed in the middle of the asphalt, trembling uncontrollably. Somewhere far away, he heard a faint siren, or maybe it was just the wind. His car dashcam clicked on by itself. The recording shows Noah on his knees, shaking violently. Behind him, she rises, floating inches off the ground. Her hair spreads unnaturally as if underwater. Slowly, she reaches out and touches his shoulder. Noah freezes. He stands. He turns. His eyes are blue now. He walks towards the camera, face blank, voice hollow. "Don't stop the car." Static. The next morning, Montana Highway Patrol found Noah's sub-SUV, engine running, doors open, headlights still on. But Noah? Gone. That night, truck drivers reported seeing a new figure along mile 46, a young man in a hoodie, eyes glowing blue, standing perfectly still at the side of the road. And as cars passed, he whispered only one thing: "Keep driving, or she'll choose you next."